She saunters over to Eagle's terminal and turns it on. Kaori follows closely behind her and watches her work. Occasionally, she asks a question which Valerie will happily answer. Sho, Mayu and I hang back to give her space to work.
I don't know where you found such a hot engineer, but thank you for bringing her here.
Yeah, she's into me, yeah. She gave me her number on the first day of class.
Seriously, man? I wish a girl would come out of nowhere and give me her number. Especially if she looks like that.
Mayu pouts and then sighs. You alright, Mayu?
Yeah, I'm fine.
But she joins the girls right after answering. Sho and I exchange a glance. What's up with her?
I don't know.
Was it something we said?
Must be that time of the month again.
Instinctively, we both back further away from the girls.
I think we dodged a bullet there.
Probably. Valerie not only calibrated my weapons, she also tweaked the rest of the team's gear to improve everyone's performance.
Well, that about does it.
I didn't know that changing one small setting will increase my power by 10%.
Yup. Trust me, you'll notice the difference in your match today.
Kaori seems impressed.
Your gears are all ready to go, so I'm gonna head out. I've still got some things to get done if I want to catch your match. Let me know how all of your equipment feel when you test them out again. If I need to do some more tweaking, I will.
Sure, thanks again for doing all this.
It was my pleasure. Good luck with the match. I'll be cheering for you.
She waves goodbye then leaves.
I can't wait to test out those changes she made. She said she increased my speed. Those guys will eat my dust out there.
I watched her improve the coolant in my weaponry. She does seem very knowledgeable about gears.
Okay, now that everyone's gears have been improved and weapons recalibrated, let's try out those changes in the simulator.
Oh yes, let's go. Within minutes, we are back in the virtual arena.
Alright, we don't have too much time, so we'll do a team match.
Darn. I was looking forward to scrapping that level 50 AI.
What's the plan this time?
No plan. Being able to improvise during a match is important. Keep communications open so we can change tactics accordingly.
Okay.
I'll load in a pre-made AI team now.
The simulation boots up a team of enemy gears.
Let's go!
We spread out and each face our own targets. Looks like I'm not the only one who wants to see what the new calibrations can do. I face my opponent and go for my rifle. The enemy charges me, so I take aim. Fire! Before my enemy can get close, I shoot one test shot and hit it in the chest. The eye is pushed back from the force of my blast. Yes, we are back in business. Just to be sure, I run through my other weapons. Everything seems to be in working order. As I settle in on my longsword, I see the looming shadow of an attack. Wait. Dodge? Wait. Oh no. I try to block, but the AI feints the attack and strikes my other side. My dashboard flashes red warning lights as my energy is nearly drained from absorbing the blow. I swing my sword in a wide arc and connect it with its side. But at the same time, the AI strikes again, and my gear goes dark. Soon the match is over. The calibration was successful, but I still need to practice more. My equipment is all good. Looks like my calibrations are fine now.
Same here. The tweak Valerie made might look small on paper, but the extra speed feels a lot better.
My rifle cooldown period also dropped about half a second.
Good. Between the gear repairs and collaboration upgrades, we should have a strong performance today.
Suddenly, a notification pops up on my screen. Hello Ace-24D911 pilot. Your battle is scheduled to begin soon. Please exit your gear so it may undergo pre-match preparation. Hey, did you guys just receive a message too?
Oh, that reminds me. We completely forgot to pick a team name. Ace 204911 doesn't go well on a t-shirt.
We can choose a name later. Mayu and I will meet you guys in the pre-combat room.
Okay.
Sounds good. We quickly hop out of our gears and separate into our corresponding changing rooms. Once we've changed into our pilot suits, we meet in front of the holo table in the pre-combat room.
Do we know who we're matched against?
No.
They don't tell you at Ace who you'll play? Mayu shakes her head.
No, they do. I think it's just been a busy week for us, so we didn't check.
Yeah. Getting a sponsor was our top priority. I didn't have the time to research our opponent.
Guess we're all finding out now then.
Kaori nods as she flips through the menus on the holo table.
Let's see here. ACE 204911 versus...
Kaori suddenly deflates while Sho perks up with excitement.
Yes!
Ace 204911 versus Claw of the Wild?
You're in for a treat, Brosif.
Well, you seem excited, but Kaori looks less than pleased.
Nah, that's just her default expression.
Shut up, you idiot! Of course you like Claw of the Wild.
Can someone please fill me in?
Well, the leader of that team is in the same dorm as Sho, Tatsuo Kimura.
Oh, okay. But that still doesn't explain why Kaori...
Because he's even more annoying than Sho.
Sho crosses his arms.
So rude. Tatsuo and I are incredibly pleasant.
True, true.
Maybe we should plan for the match while we still have time?
We all glance at Mayu.
I mean, if it's not too much trouble.
She's right. I'll pull up what information I can on Claw of the Wind.
We wait while Kaori sets up the playing field on the hologram. Soon both our gears and the enemy gears populate the field.
Okay, done. Sho, do you have some insight on them?
Sho scrunches his brows.
The team is basically Tatsuo. If we can take him out, then the rest won't be much of a challenge without his leadership.
If he's calling the shots, wouldn't he be hanging back in a safe position?
It's not his style. He'll be the one charging in head first.
I like his style. Sounds like an excellent thing to do.
Of course you'd think that.
Hey, it worked for me.
Only because of that core overdrive thing. Which, for the record, you still don't know how to use.
Cross my arms defiantly, even though she's right. Kaori refocus on the hologram.
We can set up a trap and focus target him when he rushes in.
We watch as Kaori maps out our plan of operation.
This might actually work.
I agree.
Yeah, I trust Joe. The plan is good. Sounds fine to me.
I think his teammates will work hard to protect him if they see what we're doing.
That's true.
We think for a moment.
One of us can divert their attention at the start of the match to get them to separate.
Huh? One person against 3 gears? That's a suicide mission.
It's about winning the match, Sho, not the individual battle. This sets us up with a favorable trade.
That makes sense, but who will be the decoy?
We look at each other. Whoever is picked will surely get depowered, but hopefully they can keep the enemy distracted long enough for Tatsuo to be taken out. I'll do it. Come on, I'll always head in first. I got this.
Really?
Are you sure?
I nod. You guys have competed together before and know how to play off each other's strengths to defeat Tatsuo. Kaori crossed her arms.
Just remember that your goal is to delay them from covering Tetsuo. You better stick to the plan this time.
I'll keep them off you guys as long as I can. As if on cue, the map flashes red and as the arena entrance doors slide open.
Alright, time to show them what we got.
Kaori lets out a sigh.
You said Sho in your head, didn't you?
Maybe.
Mayu stifles a giggle. If anything, you can always count on Sho to keep team morale up. Let's go. As we enter the arena in our gears, the first thing I notice is the packed stadium. This is still a top 25 team intramural match, so it makes sense people would come out to watch. My heart pounds in my chest. This is our first match against live opponents. The anticipation is both exciting and nerve-wracking. The enemy team enters from the other side of the arena.
Rays of justice illuminate the battlefield. Two worthy predators enter, but a single phoenix shall rise from the ashes of war.
Oh my god.
I can hear her cringe through a comm.
Isn't he the greatest?
Let glory and honor commemorate this day, for the crossing of our paths is nothing short of destiny.
I'm changing my intercom to team chat only.
We shall face off in what will be told as legend for generations to come.
And muting show as well.
Blood and tears will be shed, for greatness demands the fiery cleansing of weakness.
Are you all ready for 8/20/49/11 versus Claw of the Wild?
The crowd roars in response.
That's what I like to hear.
The stadium lights go from red to yellow. My hands clutch my controls.
And begin!
Rhinos, take charge!
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. As expected, their entire team does a full blitz towards us.
Focus and follow the plan.
All our comms flash green in the formation. I'm breaking off now.
Okay, keep them busy as long as you can.
Right.
Good luck.
I separate from the group.
A stray sheep!
Oh no. Two enemy gears divert their course and charge towards me.
One of them didn't take the bait.
Put suppressive fire between Tatsuo and the other gear. Force it to separate and disengage.
Mayu and Sho unload a hail of energy beams. With no clear path for the adversary gear to go, it changes course to me.
It worked!
Focus.
Sorry.
Converge onto Tatsuo now. And you. Keep the rest locked down as long as you can.
Engaging them now. I'm soon surrounded by 3 enemy gears. At least the trap worked. Tatsuo won't be able to run unless he wants to be shot at his flank. Alright, let's do this. Dead Blossom is ready!
Power core at 1%.
Oh no. Oh! A pile of depowered gears surrounds Eagle. I breath heavily as my sweaty palms grip the controls. That was lucky! It doesn't matter how good your offense is if your defense leaves you wide open. I look out to see the entire stadium standing in shock, then erupt in applause. Are you not entertained? My gear raises both arms up. Who else wants a piece of me? The crowd begins chanting Eagle in unison.
What a match! 8/20/49/11 are the winner!
Let's go.
Wait, what? We only just defeated Tatsuo.
Did he take out 3 of them by himself?
My team faces me.
What is that idiot doing?
I love it!
The announcer's voice catches us all by surprise.
Please exit the arena so we may prepare for the next battle.
Still in our gears, we make our way to exit when Tatsuo appears before us.
A well-fought battle.
Yeah, man.
The bear hibernates to regain its strength. But with powerful resolve, we will return to challenge the King of the Wild.
We're up for a rematch anytime, Tatsuo.
Oh yes, we are. Joe and Tatsuo's gear shake hands.
The sun sets, and so we depart. Ducks fly together!
Tatsu and his teammates all boost out of the arena in a V shape.
I can't even.
Oh, they're actually great. My team and I meet up in the arena stands after exiting our gears.
This should help bump us up into the top 20. Claw of the Wild are ranked 18th.
Well played. Joe whips around to face me.
How did you manage to depower 3 of them?
It's because I'm Kite Cat 8. It's what I do.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect that from you.
Kaori's in disbelief, but impressed nonetheless.
Yeah, that was really amazing.
Thanks. What's up, Mayu? Mayu glanced at me.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking that your overdrive mode didn't activate this time.
Kaori perks up.
Well, the steps leading up to that during the last match didn't happen this time around.
That's true.
But we still don't know for sure if it would have activated either.
Kaori crosses her arms, but looks thoughtful.
It would be useful if we found out what triggers it.
Agreed. I plan on looking into it.
Maybe you can ask Valerie to help. She seems capable as an engineer. Speaking of which, I wonder if she was able to watch the match. And I wonder if she noticed any more changes she can help to improve our gears.
Good thinking. I pull out my phone to text Valerie, but it looks like she already beat me to it. Congrats on the win. You guys played well together. Anyway, I'll be at the quad for a bit. You should come drop by. She's at the campus quad. We can meet up with her there.
Let's change out of these suits and go meet her.
We nod and make our way out of the arena stands. Sho and I change into our uniforms and meet the girls outside. Once we reach the quad, I easily spot Valerie with her light blonde hair. I wonder if I stick out just as much. She grins as we approach.
Oh hey, you came.
Hello! Hey Valerie. She nods.
Looks like you brought company.
Kaori and Mayu both greet her. Sho offers her a wave.
If it's not too much trouble, maybe please ask you a couple of questions?
Sure, what's up?
Did you watch the match?
Of course. Actually, I wanted to talk to you guys about a few ideas I have in mind to improve your gear performance.
Kaori looks presently surprised.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm drafting up the plans for the improvements, but there's still a few calculations to do. I'll have a completed report done in a few days.
Oh, wow! That would be great!
Sho is just as surprised.
Someone managed to impress Kaori. I thought the day would never come.
Yeah, she's actually so happy.
Shut up, Sho!
Aw, she's not happy again. Valerie stifles a giggle with her hand. Mayu also cracks a smile. Kaori turns back to Valerie.
Did you watch the qualifier matches last week too?
Valerie nods.
The overdrive mode. You're wondering how it works?
That piqued my interest. You know?
Not yet. I was hoping I could research your core. With your permission, of course.
She winks at me. Although I don't appreciate her snooping, having her investigate this phenomenon will be a huge benefit. With supervision, sure. Valerie pouts playfully.
Oh, fine.
Those were all the questions I had.
An awkward silence settles. Sho suddenly speaks up.
Alright, there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Celebrate our victory! Party at my place!
Valerie giggles in excitement.
Count me in.
That's the spirit! What about the rest of you?
Simultaneously, Kaori and Mayu shake their heads.
I'm not really the partying type.
I don't think so.
Come on, this is our first victory together. As a team.
Didn't we win the last round? He spreads his arm wide, gesturing to everyone around him, and emphasizes Valerie.
As a team.
Aw, I'm part of the team.
Sho pulls back, all of us into a hug. Kaori immediately wriggles free and tries to protest, but Sho speaks before she can.
I won't take no for an answer. As my father always says, a team that parties together wins together.
He doesn't say that.
Well, he could have in a past life or something. So, does this mean we should go now?
I suppose, if everyone's going, I can go too.
Kaori sighs.
Fine, but only for a little bit.
And you're coming too, right, Mr. Broseph?
Sure.
Let's go then!
Hey, shouldn't we invite Yuna? She's also part of the team. Hey, Sho. I'm going to text Yuna. Maybe she'd like to go too.
Good idea. The whole team really will party together.
When I check my phone, there's a message already waiting for me from Yuna. Congratulations on your victory. Your gears looked so good out there, by the way. Holding back a smile, I replied to her text. Thanks. We're all going to Show Storm to celebrate. You should come. Yuna responds immediately. I would, but I already have plans. Next time for sure. Have fun. Sho lets go off everyone and leads the way. Valerie keeps pace with him, while the rest of us hang back, a little unsure of what we just agreed to. As soon as we step foot into the house, Sho is surrounded by his brosefs, all of whom shower him with praise and congratulations.
Thanks, guys. How's Tatsuo and company?
Tatsuo took him to a forbidden hot spring to recover flesh wounds and reinvigorate their inner chi.
Oh god.
That sounds like him.
And they burst into laughter. The place is already crowded with pilots from the other dorms, and more keep filing in at a steady pace. Everyone fans out. Mayu sticks close to Sho, while Valerie makes a dive for the kitchen. A dark-haired female pilot walks past us and greets Kaori. She seems really familiar. Well, was she checking the leaderboards while I was in the pilot's lounge? Either way, Kaori scowls when she sees the girl, who just laughs and grabs Kaori's arm, dragging her into the throng of people. I push my way past the living room and hear music coming from a short staircase leading to the lower level. It's dark, but strobes of colored light flash from below. Sounds like there's a rave going on. I'm not sure about going down there. Carefully, I weave my way into the kitchen, narrowly avoiding a dousing from a fruity drink. When I arrive, I gawk at the cornucopia of alcohol. I help myself to... that surprised me. Besides the obscene amount of beer, there is also plum wine, sake and whiskey available. Let's go for sake. We're in Japan, right? In the back corner of the alcohol table sits a bottle of sake. Maybe this isn't supposed to be out and available for the guests. Still, it's technically out in the open, so it must be a fair game. I pour myself a small amount, and briefly consider warming it up. That's a bit overkill at a party though. Instead, I appreciate the warmth of that first sip. Now that I have a drink, I should find my friends. Let's look for Mayu. Making my way back to the living room, I spot Mayu standing awkwardly to the side while Sho chats with his brosefs. He's shaking his head, as if refusing an invitation, but his friends are persistent and won't take no for an answer. When they realize Sho won't go willingly with them, they literally pick him up and carry him away. Sho waves helplessly at Mayu, who waves back at Sho. She seems really nervous to be left on her own. As I walk over to her company, some guy from another door swoops in, 2 drinks in hand.
A pretty girl like you shouldn't be hanging out alone.
Mayu shrinks away as the guy leans in.
I wasn't alone. I was just talking to a friend.
Oh yeah? Where is he?
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Why don't you come and enjoy the party with me?
I don't know. I should probably wait for my friend to get back.
He offers her one of the drinks in her hand.
Sure, I get it. Well, why don't I keep you company until he gets back? here. I noticed you were empty-handed, so I got you a drink.
That's nice of you, but I don't drink.
He laughs.
Just one drink, I promise. Then I'll leave you alone.
No, thank you. Really, I don't drink.
Come on, live a little. What harm can it do?
Mayu shuffles uncomfortably from the man's insistence. Let's stand up for Mayu. You heard her. She doesn't want to drink, so back off.
Hey, calm down. We're just having a friendly conversation, right?
Mayu refuses to meet his eyes. You know this guy, Mayu? She shakes her head.
No,
It's cool. I was just keeping her company until her friend got back.
Well, I'm back now, and I think you should go.
Whatever. Just boring anyway.
With a huff, he walks away. Mayu breathes a sigh of relief.
thanks.
No problem. We stand side by side against the wall, while the party rages on around us. Mayu has her hands folded and is pointedly looking away from me. I focus on my drink. So, parties aren't really your thing, right? Blinks at me and meets my eyes. Then shyly looks away.
What makes you say that?
I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just that you don't seem too comfortable. He lets out a small laugh.
I guess not. This is more something that Sho enjoys, and I just come along to keep him company.
He gives me a sidelong glance.
What about you? Is this your scene?
They're okay. I shrug. If I'm in the mood for them, I think they're fun.
I know what you mean. Small parties aren't too bad, but a big one like this...
A loud crash interrupts Mayu as someone tumbles over a chair. A roar of laughter follows while the guy tries to get back on his feet. Yeah, this can be a little bit overwhelming. Mayu nods. So, if this isn't really your thing, what kind of thing do you like?
Well, I like reading.
You mean like studying?
No, like novels. Especially fantasy novels.
Visual novels? How come?
Because they have the most fantastic worlds. It's always so different. And when I'm reading, I feel like I'm there exploring the same magical place they are. In those worlds, anything can happen. There are no rules.
Mayu grins, and for once there is a spark in her eyes. It's kind of nice to see this side of her. I had no idea you were such a bookworm. I like to read too, but I prefer science fiction.
Really? How come?
The technology in those books are so advanced. It's fun to think that maybe one day what's written on the page will be something we use in real life too.
I've never considered that before. That would be cool.
What else do you like? She hesitates.
Promise you won't make fun of me.
Of course I won't.
I really like to play chess.
You do? She nods. Oh. She looks back down to the ground and shuffles her feet.
It's stupid, I know.
No, it's not. She glances up at me in surprise. Does Sho usually play against you?
No, he thinks it's boring. It's too slow.
Who do you play against? Mayu shrugs. Well, maybe we can play sometime. The sparkle returns to her eyes.
You think so?
Sure. I've played a few times, so don't expect me to go easy on you. She laughs.
I don't shy away from a challenge.
She's a lot more confident when she's in her element. Mayu stares at the sea of faces in the crowd and spots Sho waving at us. We should probably head over and see what he wants. Yeah.
Thanks for keeping me company.
What are friends for? She rubs at her arm shyly, then gestures for me to follow before disappearing into the crowd. The rest of the party is a whirlwind of music and laughter. It's late by the time I get home, and everybody's already asleep. I tiptoe into my room and collapse onto my bed. Exhausted, I fall asleep as soon as my head hits the pillow.